In this video, we picked out the 4 best exercises for training your pelvic floor. The pelvic floor is a muscle plate that closes the pelvis down and is very important, for example, for continence, the ejaculation process and stability. The importance of the pelvic floor training is often emphasized only for women, but it is also very important for men. This muscular plate is made up of different muscles. For this reason, we have chosen the best 4 exercises to stimulate and strengthen these muscle groups from different sides and angles. What is the best way to start? It's very simple. Do these 4 exercises for 3 sets of 10 repetitions each with a short rest of 30 to 60 seconds in between. Set a timer and do these exercises every day, and I guarantee you will see the results. The most important rule to strengthen your muscles and build muscle, consistency is key. It's best to start right after watching this video. So let's not waste any more of your time and start doing the exercises. Number 1. Cat and cow. For this exercise, kneel down and support yourself on your hands, the quadruped stand. Your arms are hip width apart. At the beginning, your back is straight. Then take a deep breath. When exhaling through the mouth, consciously form a cat's hump. While doing this, pull your back roundly upwards and at the same time lower your head between your arms. Then inhale again and straighten your back at the same time. Alternate several times. Number 2. Bridges. Lie on your back with your legs hip width apart. Rest your arms loosely at your sides. Imagine that your pelvis and back become heavy and sink into the floor. Relax your shoulders and especially your face and lower jaw. Now lift your pelvis and tense your pelvic floor at the same time, preferably as you exhale. Hold this position for 8 to 10 seconds. Don't forget, keep breathing. Now slowly release the tension and lower your pelvis again. Take a short break of 10 seconds and then repeat the pelvic floor training. Number 3. Cycling. Lie on your back. Lift your legs bent at a 90-degree angle while exhaling and activating the pelvic floor. Ride a bicycle in the air, keeping the pelvic floor as firm as possible. This exercise activates and warms up the muscles of the entire lower abdomen. Make sure that you do not let your legs drop down. Number 4. Bird dog. Get on all fours, the quadruped stand. Keep your back straight and in line with your spine. The gaze goes towards the floor. Abdomen and pelvic floor are tense. Now raise one arm and at the same time extend the diagonally opposite leg backwards in a slow kicking motion, bringing it into a horizontal position like your arm. This requires stability and coordination. Then slowly return to the starting position. Continue the exercise with the other arm and leg. Why should you train your pelvic floor? As with women, the pelvic floor of man consists of several superimposed muscle layers. However, men have advantages in terms of pelvic floor muscle. On the one hand, men naturally do not expose their pelvic floor to the extreme stresses of pregnancy and childbirth. Secondly, the male pelvic floor has only 2 weak points, that is, opening through which the urethra and the rectum pass. In women, this is supplemented by the vagina. Nevertheless, these muscles can also slacken in men, for example due to a lot of sitting, poor posture or prostate surgery. The result? The pelvic floor no longer holds completely tight, and a few drops of urine can end up in the underpants when laughing or sneezing. That is called stress incontinence. Pelvic floor training for men is also worthwhile for other reasons. As various studies have shown, men can get a grip on their incontinence problems and involuntary leakage of urine during sleep through targeted pelvic floor training, for example after prostate surgery. Pelvic floor exercises for men improve posture. Back pain and tension in the lower back and neck are reduced. Conversely, poor posture can reduce tension in the pelvic floor muscles and compress the internal organs, which in turn put pressure on the pelvic floor. Targeted pelvic floor exercises for men are also said to work against erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, and impotence. The blood in the erectile tissue is said to be better congested by the conscious contraction during pelvic floor training for men. Potency can therefore be trained. Pelvic floor training is worthwhile even without health problems. Men benefit from it in terms of fitness and quality of life. Used regularly, it supports posture and improves blood flow to the pelvic muscles, which increases the feeling of sexual arousal. We wish you much success with the exercises. If you have any questions, feel free to share them with us in the comments.